Well, Bob, some showers in some spots, but we still need a lot more.
We do, over an inch in some areas in Sarasota County near Northport. We'll show you that in a little bit. But yeah, not as much as we would like, but we're going to get a little bit more, it looks like, on Friday morning as yet another cold front moves in. Lakewood Ranch webcam showing some fair weather cumulus clouds around throughout the afternoon. Then notice what happens. We have a little bit of a roll cloud moving in from some big storms that were developing in central Florida and in the central portion of our viewing area. You can see that skies darkening up a bit. Not a lot of rainfall fell with that, but nonetheless kind of interesting. It did kick off a few showers in East Manatee and Sarasota counties earlier tonight. And then we had someone send in a photo of that roll cloud, Siesta Key, this evening. And you can see rather ominous looking sky, kind of a neat cloud pattern too. It's just a big gust front from the heavier storms that we're in, kind of picks up that warm moist air, cools it, condenses it, and kind of rolls it around as the air moves out into the Gulf. Well, another front due to arrive late Thursday, but more so Friday morning. And then the storms could be a little stronger on Friday morning, a little bit more widespread action too, I do believe, because this front is going to cool us down. This one that moved through today did not cool us down much at all. And we'll look for a cooler weekend after a record high weekend this past weekend, a big change for this weekend. Here's a look at the rainfall now, still lingering down over South Florida near the Keys, Miami, and near Fort Lauderdale. Boy, they had some heavy rain there. That has since moved on, and now, for the most part, all the rain that was around, which it wasn't much, is now ended here along the Sun Coast. And I mentioned the rain down south. They had some heavier storms in the early morning hours. You can see near Inglewood and just near Northport up to an inch of rainfall in some spotty areas right there. Northport being right there, about an inch of rain. Warm Mineral Springs, not as much, but still over a half inch. We had some rain near Beneva and I-75 too, stretching off to the west. As far as the satellite imagery goes, there's not a lot of cloud cover out there. We have partly cloudy to variable clouds. 76, though, it's very warm and it's still pretty muggy. We have an east to southeast wind at 8 and the pressure 30.04 inches. That is on the rise, and the high today was warm despite the clouds at times, 87 degrees. Our average high at 83 and the record 92. And the low this morning was 72, which is summer-like, and no rainfall in the rain bucket at the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport. Wednesday's forecast looks like this. We'll see partly cloudy skies, temperatures nearing 89 degrees. Just after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, there is a chance that we will see a few scattered storms. Our in-house computer forecast model is depicting maybe a little bit better chance than some of the other models are suggesting, with the afternoon and evening thunderstorm patterns starting to pick up here. You'll notice here as we move through time, it did show out some reds and some yellows there, indicating some heavier storms in the afternoon and then fading away out into the Gulf. Looks like Thursday generally will be dry. We're not looking for much rainfall on Thursday. And even that prefrontal trough kind of weakens before it gets to us late Thursday night. So don't count on any kind of washout on Thursday. But by Friday, this front will become a little bit more active, I think, during the early morning hours right around sunrise on Friday, which could generate some big showers and a few thunderstorms, too, in the mix, and then cooler temperatures to follow. Right now, the storm system is getting its act together over the southern plain states and the northeast. We're starting to see a storm system there kind of exit off to the east. Temperatures around the U.S. cool. In fact, Denver at 47, the same in Chicago, in the 40s in Detroit, and Toronto, and Cleveland, and 59 now in Boston. This cooler air will spill southward over the upcoming 48 hours. So we are going to see this eventually move on in. We'll get rid of some of the big oranges and reds as far as our state is concerned. We'll see still warm weather on Thursday, and then Friday will start to cool off. And especially on Saturday, highs will be into the upper 70s and lows will be into the upper 50s in places to start things off on Saturday morning and Sunday morning here along the Sun Coast. Winds out of the southeast turning to the southwest. Should be good boating weather. A light chop out there. And the water temperature now 83 degrees. That's warming up. UV index will be at 10 tomorrow. It will be high. And as the next low tide goes, it'll be 228. High tide will be at 9:54. Sunrise at 6:49. Sunset at 8:04. Tomorrow, partly cloudy. A 30% chance for showers. That's mainly offshore and down to our south. 67 for a low. That'll be just a little bit cooler than what we've seen. And then for tomorrow, a 20% chance for late day showers and some thunderstorms. Mostly sunny throughout much of the day. A high near 89. And the extended forecast calling for breezy weather on Thursday in advance of the front. Just a 30% chance for a few showers on Thursday. The rain comes mainly Friday morning and tapers off by midday Friday. Rain chance at 60%, fairly high. And then breezy conditions and cooler on Saturday. Should be nice weather for the weekend with high temperatures below average on both days. And then we quickly warm back up on Monday and Tuesday.